Cassie was so young. I remember,
Oh, you talking about
when
Cassie?
she started in that business, she was like 18, right? She was very young when she started, on her road to music or whatever. And so when you have somebody who's so young and impressionable, we'll talk about that. But yeah, everybody knows what's going on with the Diddy. What are y'all's
Yeah.
thoughts?
2016 wasn't that. Well, I guess it was a while ago. I was going to say that wasn't that long ago, but it's almost 10 years. Shit.
It don't seem that long ago.
That's a long time. That's 8 years ago. That's a long time.
8 years. I was in my 30s.
So I saw Perez Hilton post a video about.
If you've seen that horrific video, surveillance footage of Diddy punching, kicking, throwing things at Cassie and attacking her repeatedly, and you are asking yourself, after watching that hotel surveillance footage from 2016, why had it not come out until now? According to Cassie, the victim in that footage, in the lawsuit that she filed last year against Diddy, she claims that Diddy paid the hotel to get that footage, gave them $50,000, and problem solved. He was in possession of that footage. What I believe happened is, in the recent raid of Diddy's multiple properties, the government came into possession of that, and the government, somebody there leaked it because Team Diddy had that until now, paid $50,000 for it, and everybody at that hotel in Los Angeles responsible for this should be held criminally responsible, because if they saw an act of violence, a crime being committed, they had an obligation to report that, and they didn't. Shame on them. Shame on them.
Because people were saying, like, why is this coming out now? Why is this coming out? It's very simple. Diddy has been protected. He's been able to pay people off, and he's also been protected thus far, right? And so now the protection is gone. The hands are off. The covering has been removed. And Perez's take is what he's heard is that he's heard Diddy or his camp paid $50,000 to the hotel for the footage right after it happened. But in the midst of all the seizures that happened at all of Diddy's properties, the feds then seized the footage from one of his properties, and that's how, in their custody, it's getting released now. So that's what the speculation is.
So he held on to it.
Dummy.
And so the feds is dropping it.
Yeah, they said at his main house where his sons were, they said it was like tons of video footage and tapes and all kind of stuff throughout, on top of cameras being found all over that particular house. But when they went through the other properties, they said it was lots of like video footage and cameras and I guess old tapes, from wherever. So
it's crazy though. I was just watching a documentary on it, but they were talking about how they use the media. Of course, we all know we clearly see that he's that he's guilty of it, but they use the media to get people to for the public to convict him before the actual trial. So then it's easier for everybody to just go along with it. And if the feds is doing that, then that's a clear example of it.
He going to jail.
Yeah.
I mean, I think in this situation, when it comes to Diddy, go ahead, Shane.
No, yeah, I think that go ahead. No, I want to hear what you got to say, and then I'll come back around with what I have to say.
No, I was just saying, like, it was kind of what we were talking about last night, as far as the public can have thoughts and I guess an opinion on all of these rumors involving all these different celebrities right now, because it's a lot of rumors about a lot of different people, right? Even going back to the Meghan and Tory thing, like we talked about it. What's true? What do people think? Whose side are you on? All of that type of stuff. But when concrete evidence comes out, like video footage, and now you see and you can kind of piece everything together, like even going back to Making the Band, where Diddy is like this caricature of evil to people, right? He talks bad to interns. He wants to punish, the girl side of Making the Band, I forgot the guy group that he had on Making the Band, but walking across the Brooklyn Bridge to get cheesecake.
Day 26?
Yeah,
Day 26.
Yeah.
All of that, all of those types of things has been said, even going back to college when he was at Howard, right? People said, oh, he's got this evil, dark side to him. People have been saying this for decades, but it's been covered up and protected. It's been covered up and protected. And then with this Cassie thing, before Cassie got her money, he literally started to rebrand himself in the public eye. Oh, I'm Love now. I'm no longer Diddy. He named his new daughter Love. Like all of this, I would call it not paraphernalia. Why did paraphernalia? Propaganda.
Yeah.
All this propaganda around who he is, that he's just flooded through Instagram, flooded through media, just flooded out to kind of balance off all of the negative that was out there and the past whispers about him, right?
Well,
so now the video has validified everything. Go ahead, Biz.
I'll say two things to that. One, traditionally in the entertainment industry, that's just something that you're gonna go through. That's something you're just gonna experience. If you're getting your feet wet in the industry, people are gonna run over you. They're gonna talk to you in whatever type of way. That just kind of comes with the territory to see if you're truly serious about getting into the entertainment business. The second part too, and again, not taking away anything that he's done and what it is that we're aware of, but we also have to remember that this is for ratings too. You know what I'm saying? Him making them walk across the bridge to go get some I don't know if it was milk. I want to say milk, like
cheesecake. It was cheesecake.
Cheesecake, right? It was milk on the on Dave Chappelle joint, but that's what was Cambodian breast milk on Dave Chappelle joint, but that was for ratings, right? The other part too that I would say is, again, and we don't know if he honestly changed, but people can change. That's part of recreating yourself. So I won't lie, I did jump on the bandwagon once he embraced the whole love thing and shit like that, just because I felt that our community needed that. But after seeing that footage, that's some coward ass shit. No, I can't respect that.
I'm gonna be real, y'all. To me, it looked like a alcohol or drug fueled rage or episode. I don't think, and that even goes to the rumors that people saying that he's deep off into drugs and this whole he had drug mules for cocaine and Molly, and having Carisha involved with pink cocaine, which is something I just found out the term in 2024, which is ecstasy and cocaine mixed together. But it would kind of furthermore, it would add more truth to that behavior of not just being a rage, but it did to me look like a drug fueled rage, and the drugs and all that stuff was in the lawsuit in those documents as well. So I don't know. Everything's coming out. So